Hi guys, yeah, just doing a little exploring, because I know I've been to the parking lot more, like when it was open, but, yeah, I'm doing a little walking in my PJs, ish, but I know right here, they recently, well, I think this was always a snowmobile trail, but as far as I remember, this used to go straight, not down bend like this way, so. Because I figured I would do a little video, besides me going to work, and it's been a while since I did a little nature video, but yeah, you can see, well, if I go this way, that little deer track. Well, at least that's what I believe it is, because I'm pretty sure it is. There's the river. Because I know back there used to be all woods and everything. So peaceful out here. Weird. No, because it looks like, somebody either... No, because it has to be too big for an ATV. Unless if somebody was back here plowing for, like, the snowmobile trail. Because I think this is, like, kind of like a little hiking trail, you can say. Like, when it's nice out, unlike me, but it's, like, for, people with, like, fishing and everything, seeing, like, the river is, like, right there and everything. And my dumbass decided not to bring a jacket. Because I was going to go to the dollar store, because I was going to grab a couple of things, but then it's like, oh, I'll do a little walk, so, because I've never been bridge ahead. Then you got caution up ahead. I'm just walking in a little, well, it's not too deep. No, because all back there used to be all woods and everything. See, caution ahead. So, my plan for my trips is there is one I want to go to in April, but we could still get snow up until like first week of May, you know, like when I first went to Jefferson City, Missouri, we got snow like 2 weeks before I went. Thankfully the snow was gone, but I think I'm saying this right, but Deer Lodge, Montana, because there's a prison there that I want to go visit in that, but that's like a little over 20 hours for me, because I would have to go west, because I would have to go through Minnesota, North Dakota to get to Montana, or South Dakota, whichever way, you know, you go or whatever, you know, and that, but it's in April, and that, and everybody's like, oh, we can still get snow. It's like, yeah, and, you know, see, I never been, see them, snowmobile truck was this way, because that's somebody's property over there. Because I know some properties, you know, let people have their snowmobile trail on their property or whatever, you know, and whatnot, so I just want to know where this goes-ish. Because it's like those buildings kind of look familiar. Yeah. Now these I think look more like deer footprints. Hey, you never know, I could run into Bigfoot here. Oh, that's a tree stump right there. Somebody's probably deer stand, maybe. Dude, that would be one creepy tree, like right around Halloween. See, because there used to be woods over there. Yeah, I think that's somebody's deer stand. But deer hunting. Because this, I think, is about as far as I'm gonna go. Yeah, that's what it looks like. Yeah, because yeah, I think I know. Oh, I know where I am. Because that hose, zoom in. That house right there, I wanna you know, investigate. You know, but because I know during like the spring, summer, like late fall, that's like a see then if somebody would have a gun, I can either look out that way, look out this way, you know. No, like I know some farmers would have, I don't want to, offend anybody, but like, I don't want to say immigrants, but, because I know, like, Hispanics, Mexicans, whatever, like, I'm not trying to pick on them. I know they work in the field, pick pickles, and, like, that's where they would, oh, there we go, and all that, and, see, that's why I gotta go over there. Besides, I gotta, whatnot, like, I know this is like a little bit longer video than normal, but whatever, Then stupid me, oh, I'm not feeling the greatest, blah, blah, blah. And guess what I'm doing without the jacket on? No wonder I really don't. Like, I don't know if it was my work environment yesterday, where, because right now it's like I sound, fine-ish, because I had like pressure right here, and we have a nurse that comes to every day for Diet Coke. She says that she thinks I might just have like a sinus infection, but like when I feel pressure in my head, like I would take like aspirin or whatever, because I know you can take that to like to reduce the fever and whatnot, so that's what I did, and I think if I stay on top of that, I probably won't get sick. No, because it feels like something's gonna do another stuff with it. But like gonna jump out at me, which I think the only thing that would jump out at me is like either a deer, raccoon, maybe a coyote. It's like whatever. Because it is starting to get dark out. You never know if like a homeless person, lives in the woods. But if that was somebody's shack for like deer hunting, why would the door be open? And I know it's on the edge of somebody's property, because I think this, if I'm correct, this is public land right now that I'm on. See, like that view. See, going up this hill, it seems like it takes forever. But when you go to your vehicle, it's like bam, 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 you're there. But anyways, on to my trips for this year. Like, I want to go to Montana, but I've always wanted to go to Montana, you know, and whatnot, and see, as soon as I stopped and said listen, it sounded like birds chirping, you know. Like, I'm not saying, oh, it's paranormal. But anyways, like, I do want to go to Montana, you know, to that prison, because the only other prison I've been to was the Missouri State Penitentiary in Jefferson City, you know, which, thinking about going back, there's a, you know, like, when I tell people this experience, they're like, oh, you watch too many ghost shows, which I don't. It's like, I do feel comfortable right now, but yet, at the same time, feels like kind of more back in this area. Like, it kind of feels like somebody is somewhat watching me, you know, like, I'm like, cause, you know, you get that feeling. It's okay, I got my flashlight on my phone, so I'm good. You know, but anyway, well, I'm just stupid enough to come do this at like 4:30, 5 o'clock in the evening. That sound is a car going by. That I know for sure. You know, but no, but like I was saying, I want to go to the trip in Montana, you know, because it's the prison in Montana that I want to go visit. And that, and everybody's like, snow, 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 blah, blah, blah. It's like, yes, I'm used to the winters in Wisconsin, you know, because I'm used, you know, because I lived in Wisconsin for 31, almost 32 years, you know, even though we complain, oh, it's too cold in the winter, and it's too hot in the summer, I wouldn't change the snow for nothing. For nothing. So you can see who's here. But that's my vehicle. You know, and I know people are like, are you afraid that something's gonna follow you home? Yes. But when I was in Sauk Century, Minnesota, where I met Steve from Ghost Hunters, I had the Palmer House, you know, to be exact, where we investigated. When I went back to my hotel room, because one of my friends was like, well, if I had to get a hotel room at a different place, because you could stay at the Palmer House, because it was like a kind of like a hotel with a bar, and they're like, if the rooms were already sold out, why, then there should be other people. And I think me and a couple other people had to get a hotel room. See, there's the lights. That's for the Watoma Airport. No, but one of my friends was like, well, why didn't they be like, oh, if the rooms are booked, why, you know, that should be all the people that should go, you know, and whatnot, which I could see. Step my car out. you know, whatnot. But I don't know if it was something that was stuck at the hotel that followed me back to my room, because I'm one of those people, if I'm having a bad night, I would like toss and turn. And I was, you know, kind of laying on my stomach between my right and left side. And it felt like somebody, like, you know how you get that feeling behind you that somebody's like staring at you. I look over, nothing was there, and that was like the only thing that followed me back to my room. You know, but other than that, a lot of these places I go to, if there's like larger groups, I have personal experience, you know. Like I tell people, it's one thing when you see it on TV, you know, but it's a whole different story, whole different ball game when you're actually at the place, you know. Because I know a lot of critics about like ghost adventures, ghost hunters, and all that. They're like, oh, that's fake, blah blah blah. You know, like, because with ghost hunters, they think, like, they just fake it, which they debunk a lot of the stuff. Then Ghost Adventures, because Zach Bacon tends to, like, provoke, and that's, I guess, is a big no-no in the paranormal field, you know, but whatever, like, everybody's different when they investigate, you know, like, I don't think there's a right nor a wrong way to investigate, you know. Yeah, I have my little GPS on, you know. But yeah, we were, anyway, so, like, might be a little cockeyed. My light is, like, blinding me, but oh well, you know. No, but, that's, like, my theory on everything. Like, when I was at the First Ward School in Rapids, I felt like a ghost cat brushed against me. I know I probably said all these in the previous videos, but, you know, at the Ferrari, I've been there twice. I seen a shadow. Then I seen a little ghost boy, you know, and whatnot there. Then when I was in Sauk Century at the Palmer House, I had that experience where something followed me. And both times I was at the Ferrari Elementary, I was seeing little kids, like when we were in the auditorium, I was seeing little kids run up to the stage, run down, back, you know, back and forth. Missouri State Penitentiary, that's a tough one. You know, because I know in the women's section, before we went to death row, I know I caught a lot of it on my recorder. You know, like, experience. I think the women's ward, death row, and the black hole, I think, were the three places that I had the most personal experience, you know, and whatnot, but yeah. Then when I went to Branson this past June, it's like, because they had, you know, like, 3 sections, like when the ship was sinking, they had, you know, where you could just walk off. The second one was a little bit higher. The third one was pretty much when the Titanic was like that. And we heard, because they had, like, the propeller. And there was also personal, but anyways, yeah. Sorry that light was blinding me. But I'm gonna have you guys take a little journey with me. guess this past weekend we were supposed to get a big storm, never got it. I guess we're supposed to get another big storm Friday night into like all day Saturday. Which I run lunch on Saturday, you know, but it's no biggie. You know, but yeah. We'll see if that shows up. Hi guys, yeah, sorry I stopped it, but see, like, this is that house. I know one side. Cause back, see, there's a little shed back there. I know you guys probably can't see it, but see, here's that house I was talking about. We seen like the back end of it at this house. Like I really want to check out, you know, but my vehicle was higher, I would still go in there, but it's not, so. But I'm gonna go so I can edit whatever with this video, upload it, whatnot, you know, so, yeah, bye.